Change your life with minimum effort by doing this. These are the secrets for changing your subconscious habits. What are your subconscious habits? Well, as human beings, we tend to pick stuff up from a very early age. From 0 to 7, we're like theta. We're in the theta brain frequency. It's like a sponge. We take everything in. And all these negative experiences that we can feel, even if we don't even remember them, really do imprint themselves onto our subconscious. So this can really reflect in later life, where we had these reactions to life. We had these ways that we do deal with things to life, which could be really detrimental for our growth, our well-being, our friendships, relationships. But we keep doing them because they're lodged into the subconscious. And this can cause major problems in life, can lead to stress, anxiety, depression, even suicide with some things. But that's very extreme. But if you think about it, these subconscious habits need to be changed. So what's the secret about changing your subconscious habits? It's not really a secret. It's really coming out all the time now. People are talking about this all the time. It's actually journaling. Write down what you're doing, what you're thinking at that time when this subconscious subconscious habit appeared. See the cycles that keep coming around and around and around. Make sure you see the cycles. Write them down when it's a similar cycle. It might be a similar cycle with a different group of players in the scene that you're acting out. Which that's all it is. It's a scene that's acting out. But it might have different players, but much the same lesson that you're learning. So write that down. And you'll see, I've done this in the past with this scenario, and then I've done this with this scenario here, and then I've done this, the same thing in this scenario here. All three scenarios worked out badly for me. So how do we change that? We start to act in a different manner. We start to change the way that we approach this situation. We try to tune in our bodies and raise our consciousness to see the overall view of this situation that we're in, to actually change it for our benefit, but not only our benefit, but for the benefit of everybody in that scenario. Not just selfish me, but for everybody. So it's what's good for me is actually good for you as well. So that's how we do that. Journaling is really important, and it's actually the beginnings of the dream method. The dream method is the coaching course that I use one-to-one as well as online, that I use to help people change, get rid of all this subconscious stuff that's stuck underneath the level of consciousness. We don't really realize it's there until we actually start to analyze it, pick up on it, and then change it, gently changing it into the right direction. If you need help with that, that's what I do. I'm a coach with that, and I do that with the dream method. And I've had many people come through the dream method, and within the first few weeks, everyone has felt the change. Not everybody's completed the dream method, but everyone's felt the change within the first 2 or 3 weeks. It's not easy. I'm not saying it's easy, and it's not for everybody. But if you feel that you want to change your habits, these bad habits that keep cropping up with these same scenarios that keep going round and round and round in your life, and you're starting to realize that these are happening to you, then the dream method will be for you. It's a 5-step program that will take you from this bad habits of some subconscious behavior to a whole new outlook on life. So what's the worst thing that would happen if you do none of this? You just stay there. You just stay in the same place, going around and feeling these same cycles going around. What happens if you do something about it? Even if you just take the advice of journaling and working this out for yourself, that's great. You can do that as well. If you want help, I'm more than happy to help you with this and go through this. I've been through it with many people, and you see where the issues are, you see where the problems are, you actually start to recognize it, and there's usually very, very simple solutions to doing this. And mainly it's about recalibrating yourself so that you can tap into the energies of your body, which is so important in today's crazy, topsy-turvy, upside-down world. Don't you agree? It really does. It makes you want to think, well, how do I change in this? Or how do I change the world? We don't actually change the world, you change yourself. You change your perception of it. come join a community. The Dream Method is like a community where more and more people are joining it, and you can actually be part of that as well. So have a think about it. If you want to go with the Dream Method, just click the link below. You'll go to a free webinar. It's free, it's all free. You can watch the webinar. If it resonates with you and you think, yeah, this all makes sense, how I can go from this subconscious reactions to not having those, start to make them diminish, clean up the subconscious so that you can start to experience life as a, what I would call a real human being, a proper human being without all the baggage that we have, then you can book a call with me after the webinar and say, Peter, yes, I'm interested. What do I do now to move myself forward? But you have to want to move yourself forward. There's no point in just thinking, yeah, Peter's going to give me a sugar pill and it's all going to be okay. No, you have to do the work. You have to do the work with the Dream Method. So that's it with the Dream Method. You can click the link below and you can go through, or DM me. If there's no link near this video, you can DM me, ask me about the Dream Method, and I'll send you the link for the free webinar that you can join. Free registration. And then you can book a call with me if you think that this is going to work for you. And I know if you have the right mindset, the right attitude, and the willingness to do the work, you can change anything. I know you can, but do you? I'm sure you do deep down inside. So give that a thought. If you want to change your subconscious, journal, right? Just journal. If you want help with that because you're not getting anywhere by journaling, you know what to do next. Okay, till the next video, till the next post, be well, keep shining.